Hey, 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 what do you say? Hello, everybody. It's Chris with GT Champions. Um, Hi. So it's BMW Cup. Round 5 happened yesterday. We had lobbies 1 and 2 put on some spectacular racing. I don't even know. I purposely made sure that the lobby captains that were sending me the results pictures, I have purposely not looked at them. I don't know what happened in this race. And so this is going to be just as new for you as it is for me. Unless, of course, you that are watching were actually in the race. Then you kind of know how things shook out. But I don't, so don't ruin it for me. Big Red, hello. So we are at Barcelona. This beautiful car you see there from HyPrix, that is actually the amateur class current points leader. And that's oh god, Guardian, HyPrix's Guardian. That's who it is. So I'm a little tired this morning. I don't know why that is, but hey. Anyway, we're here at Barcelona. And it's the one with no chicane at the end, so it makes for a little bit faster, front straight speeds, in my opinion, and it adds for some very different dynamic in the last part of the track. But anyway, and then next week we'll be at Mount Panorama for the final race. It's going to be loads of fun, so stay tuned for that. Big shout out to HyPrix. They've been taking care of us and making everything look pretty. All those beautiful graphics that you see, all done by our guys at HyPrix. So check them out, hypri.com.mx. Coming up on Tuesday this week is Gentleman's GP Challenge, brought to us by RWB J-Rod, team captain, puts on this event. It says round 69. No, I'm not going to make any jokes about it. But I think this has been almost 3 years now that this has been going on without fail, with the exception of holidays and a couple times. J-Rod has been just super faithful about making this happen. So you got to go check it out. It's the lobbies open up at 8 p.m. Eastern, and the qualifying starts at 9:15. It is a fully tuned event with specific cars. However, you get there, get in the lobby, because you can get the tunes. They'll give you the tunes. They just want to race cars, and you can't really BOP these different style of street cars very well. So you get the engines right, you get the parts in there. Yeah, you have a lot of fun. So anyway, that's coming up on Tuesday. On Thursday, we are going to have the Honda blankety blank blank, whatever the name of that thing is, I forget what it is. But we are going to be racing at Goodwood, and then after that, I'm not going to tell you the track, but it's a longer track that we'll race after that. So it's going to be a short run for the first one, and then the second race will be a reverse grid based on the mini race, and it'll be significantly longer. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys want to come out and race. All right, here's the grid order. We are looking at the blue column there. That is for Lobby 3. And Venom has the pole position. He got that from his time. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a thing. We're going to do a thing because we can. Remember, on the replays, we can do this. We're going to do a quick little grid walk and walk down the order. So here is Venom. He will be on the pole in RWB car. I love how he added the green through the chrome. So there is RWB's Venom, car number 3. Right next to him is car number 616. That is, I think that's Insane Smacka, or Matt Smacka. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Matt Smacka. This is Nolander in the very, very recognizable green car. I think he uses that on almost every car I've ever seen him in. After that, we're going to have Hardwire from Black Flag in car number 911. Not to be confused with the Porsche. My guess is maybe it's a tribute to 911. But anyway, from Black Flag, there's DRE's Hardwire. Next is Bendit from Black Flag. So Bendit here, car number 99. He's going to be starting in 5th place. In 6th is Icer Powers from Icer Racing Team. He'll be starting in 6th place. On the next row, we're going to have Tool Shed. There's Tool Shed in the car number 43, and right next to him, my boss, J-Rod from RWB, team captain right there. Next up is Hilfman? Is that right? Hi-Fi. Oh, Hi-Fi Man. It says it right there on the car. Hi-Fi Man. Okay, so there. Hi-Fi Man is it's in position 9. In P10, we're going to have Shredda. He's new, and he's made his way up into the lobby. I think that he is in the M3. So that might be the only M3 we'll see on the track today. So that is that's Shredda. Next up, my man, Lee, also known as Spider Team. He is our mental health liaison, and he has been kicking butt getting all of our social media done. So big shout out to my boy here. I mean, dude, I love you, man. You do so much work for us. I can't even believe it. So thank you so much for that. Right behind him is going to be Jay from Black Flag. So, hey, Jay, what's going on? And there in the only Z4, right? Yep, the only Z4 on the track is our man Big Red, who's here watching. Pay no attention to the Z4 at the back. Look at it, I'm going to show. This is pay all the attention. All the attention on Big Red's car. There we go. There, you've seen it. I ran around his car. There's all the attention you didn't want. And following up the rear is GTC Racing Videos. Very new to GT Champions, and is just trying to get his he's just trying to get his stuff going, man. That's what he's trying to do. All right, so let's go ahead and watch a race, shall we? Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And Nigel up front gets he gets a great jump. Matsmaka gets a pretty decent run too, but look at that. I think that was Hardwire. Nope, it's Bendit. He got a pretty good run. We're going to go up here in the corner. Now, I can't call red flags because it's not live, right? So we're going to just watch this as it all unfolds. Ooh, a little tap from Big Red at the back. A little bit off track up there ahead, just taking the run off road. And, of course, I can't use my stupid keyboard, but up front is Nigel, and there's this battle with Matsmaka and Nolander and Hardwire. Matsmaka comes out ahead, but side by side, Nolander and Hardwire. Okay, hold on. I just gotta fix this. It's gonna drive me nuts having the. Oh, I can't change it. That's right. I can't change it. All right. Well. Okay, I gotta make sure I get all the names right. Okay, so Nolander, we'll call him. It's Hardwire. I know it's Hardwire. It says it right there on the back of his car. You can see it. And look at that. Look at that. Icer Powers trying to go around the outside. Oh, and Icer Powers goes around. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go on board here. I think he just got a little dirt, and then right here. Oh, yep. There, Nolander was like still kind of there. Didn't quite leave enough room, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. So we still have Bendit in 5th. Look at still all close together. We're only on lap 1 and they're already doing all this crazy sauce. There goes that's Shredda, and right in front of him, Hi-Fi Man just goes screaming by into the final Barcelona turn. Doesn't quite make it stick, and Shredda moves up. Shredda in the lone M3 on the track. Be interesting to see how this all plays out. My man J-Rod up into P5, challenging Nolander for P4, and not just challenging him, but like really putting the screws to him, trying to turn in low. Look at that turn, boss. Nice. And J-Rod moves up into 5th position. Nolander drops to 6th. We've got a few cars. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There goes Spider. Spider Team makes it. Doesn't quite make it work out. I thought he was going to go under Hi-Fi Man there for a minute. Ooh, little tappy there, Hi-Fi Man. A little tap on the bumper of the M3 of Shredda. And Shredda not happy about that. So he's going to try to dive right back underneath. That little M3 can turn, guys. Look at it. It can turn. It doesn't have all the acceleration. Look at this. Okay. Okay, guys. Put on the show. Put on a show. Nolander is leading these guys along. Whew, that's a busy first lap. Oh, that's right, not Spider Team anymore. Sorry, Lee. Sorry, bud. All right, so let's see. Quick up top. I have no gaps. I can't see anything. But Nigel with Venom is has got Matt Smacker right behind him, so he hasn't pulled any kind of a gap. There is Hardwire and then Bendit right behind the two black flag drivers there, and then J-Rod from RWB. There's No Lander, and look at that Hi-Fi Man on No Lander's case, looking for that spot. Oh boy, they are getting tight in here. Now, those of you that watch No Lander's channel already know how this ends, so don't tell me. I don't want to know any spoilers. Look at that long line of BMWs right there. Okay, it looks like Hi-Fi Man's going to go for it. And No Lander knows he's got it, so he's probably just going to hold back, maybe do a quick crossover. Because Hi-Fi Man is way low for that corner. Oh, and he really sticks it. He just slows it right up and just... he makes it work. Shredder now looking deep. Oh, these cars are gonna... I wonder how these guys are gonna handle the tires. I know that in the top two lobbies... Look at that thing turn in. In the top two lobbies, most of the drivers, except for a couple, ran this as a one-stop. So I'm interested to see if these drivers further down the what's a nice way of putting it? Not as fast as the big guys type of thing, and maybe not quite as, I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Nothing I say is gonna make it sound right. Not as experienced, maybe. Oh boy, there is a lot of position. Oh, No Lander comes right back out on track. That was a very unsafe re-entry. Hold on. Let's go back and watch that again. Let's go from No Lander's view. What happened there? I think No Lander overshot the corner. Oh yeah, he tried to break it like 75. That's really hard to do. Goes off track and just drives right back on track right in front of people. Not a good plan. Not a good plan. And he's going to fall all the way back to 11th. So that means Hi-Fi Man moves up to 6th. There's Jay. Tommy. Oh, Tommy made it around Shredder through that whole thing. Shredder's like, I'm out of here. Let me through. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Is that what I think just happened? Hold on a second. Did Shredder actually push Tommy off the track? He's impatient. He wants to get by him. Oh yeah, he did. He just straight pushed Tommy off the track. Took the whole track. Yeah, Shredder, sorry man, we're gonna have to take a look at that. And then, oh wait, and then Tommy. I think Tommy got loose and then actually. Yeah, he ran him off the road right there. Tommy's trying to get back on the track and then gets hit by another driver. There's nothing he could do about that. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna check up front. Oh, Hardwire's moved up into 2nd, gotten around Matt Smacka. Bendit in 4th now. There's J-Rod. Here comes Hi-Fi Man with a half-second penalty. There is Old Man Jay in 7th. Power's right behind him, and there is Shredder. Now Shredder's got a lot of work to do to make up that spot. Here comes Big Red with No Lander right behind him, and then there is Toolshed. So lots happening in the mid-pack, a lot of changing of the guard, but nothing has changed for this guy. Up front the entire race so far is Venom. The World Cup masochist. I like to call him that because they come up with the 2-hour-long endurance races that are just hard. And there is Hardwire. Hardwire had a rough race in, I think it was last race. It might have been at Dragon Trail. I remember he was having a real hard time and had some unfortunate things happen to him. But he's looking pretty good now. You know what I should have had up in front of me is the race results. Hold on a second. Let me take a look at the thing. There we go. See, where is Hardwire now in the standings before this race started? I think he was. I think he actually missed a race. Oh yeah, he's way down. He's way down there because I don't think he got any points for a certain race. But he's sitting on the fastest lap right now. Now Nigel's holding that. Now we're seeing a 141. Now this is full fuel, but I saw 139s in Division 1 on a full tank. That just shows you just like where these guys can find this extra time. So not much changing up front. There is a good battle for the top spots right here. Plenty of drivers. Uh-oh, Bennett's got a penalty. That is going to let Mr. Jones will probably catch up to him. If he can get a good run out of this corner, he'll catch up to him by the corner. So tap on the brakes. Oh, J-Rod had one too. J-Rod had one too. I didn't notice that. Ah, bummer. Just when you think you're gonna get the help you need, and then you have a penalty. Hi-Fi Man up into 6th. There is Old Man Jay in 7th. Right behind him is Powers. Then Shredda. There's Shredda making his way back up to 9th. And where's Big Red? There he is. Big Red, really, he's got no-lander just all on his 6, like all the time. But look at that Z4. That little thing can move. It's a little understeery. Ooh, no-lander taps him. That was close. I think Toolshed is going to take advantage of this with no-lander. So he's going inside. This is fun. What's going to happen here? Doesn't have the corner. No-lander's ahead. But he's going to be on the brakes and try to keep that inside. No-lander should have the inside to the next one. And that was just enough that he needed. Oh! Big Red goes off the track. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Hold on. What happened to Big Red here? Oh, he just missed the apex, and then got a little bit too. Oh, yeah, got a little on the gas. That's all it was. It's a thing. It's a thing that happens. All right, let's get up here. So Nigel's still sitting up front. No gap to Hardwire. I mean, there's something there, but like it's not something to smile about for Venom. But for Hardwire, he's probably smiling. It's like, yeah, I see you. I see you, Mr. First Place. Right behind him, we've got somebody serving a penalty. That's Matsmaka. That should let Bendit get all the way up to the door. Not quite. But oh, he does still make it work. Bendit up into the podium places. Matsmaka drops to 4th. There's J-Rod. J-Rod's just kind of been lurking, y'all. He's been just being there, taking advantage of the opportunities presented to him. Hi-Fi Man with another penalty. Keeps getting those track limit penalties. That's gonna hurt his chances of catching these guys up top. We'll see if he can make it. We'll see if he can make it work. Oh, the J's got a second worth of penalties. That's huge. I don't know if it's enough for Powers to catch him. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Shredda up in 9th, and here is this no-lander v Toolshed right here. Let's see. Just checking back here. Tommy, and there is Spider. Spider must have had an issue because he is not at the mid-pack where I expected to see him. So he must have had an off-track moment. We'll see. All right, up front still. Does it look like Hardwire is actually trying to get around him? Or does it look like he's just kind of trying to keep pace with him? Because he doesn't look like he's making a lot of like aggressive moves. Bendit, on the other hand, who just got around Matsmaka. Matsmaka now defending from Mr. Jones. So far, everything is pretty calm. People are calming down and starting to get their rhythm. Ooh, Powers catching up to Jay. Think we might see a battle for this 7th position here between Black Flag and Icer. Where's Shredder? There he is. And, ooh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Toolshed? Are you going for it? He is. He's gonna try this one more time. Can he make it work? Can he make it work? This time stay on the track, and you'll have the inside to the next one. That is the move made. That is the move made. So, Toolshed up into 10th. He's getting into the bigger points now. So, that was 3 corners. That was setting up for a 3-corner overtake. That, my friends, is how you do it in racing. It's not every corner. You got to think and plan out your thoughts well ahead. And that is how you avoid collisions with other drivers. That's how you avoid going off the track, is planning that stuff out well ahead. Speaking of planning, Hardwire slipping back just a little bit. So I don't know if he's starting to do some saving or not. We're only 19 minutes or 13 minutes into this race. Oh, we missed the overtake. Mr. Jones has gotten past Metsmaka. So now, Mr. Jones' next target of opportunity is happening right now. It's happening right now. Okay, here we go. Bendit now is gonna... Oh, Bendit might lose 2 spots here. Ooh, J-Rod gets a little tap. J-Rod was trying to keep the middle of the track full, and he did pretty good job of it, too. And Mr. Jones up on the podium places now. I wonder if that Sprint Edition and the Endurance Edition actually have a difference to them. They're not supposed to. They're the same weight, the same width, the same height, the same motor, the same everything. I wonder if there's something different about them. I don't know that there is. Now Bendit's got Metsmaka behind him, so Metsmaka falls from 2nd to 4th or 5th over the course of several laps, like 5 of them. Still the leader, Venom, probably really excited, really hoping for some good points. Bravo, Hardwire in 2nd. So it's a 1-3 RWB right now. Okay. There's Bendit and Metsmaka, and then coming into Barcelona now is Hi-Fi Man. I hate that I don't have deltas to know what's going on, but this battle for 7th is here now. Old Man Jay has got Powers not too far behind. I wonder why some of the cars have the lights on and some don't. That's weird, because those are both the Sprint models. Oh, mine just come on automatically, so I guess you can turn them off. Wait a minute, is Jay driving the... Is he driving the... Oh, he's driving the Sprint version. So is the car behind him. And look, they don't have the lights on. Explain that one to me. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Hi-Fi Man with a half-second track limits penalty. And that is going to bring Old Man Jay and Powers just a wee bit closer. Probably closer than he wanted them to be. Ooh, Powers looking inside. Powers looking inside. Oh, I almost missed that. I went the wrong way with my keypad. Not my keypad. Yeah, look at that. Powers wants that inside. He wants it real bad. Ooh. He's probably trying to figure out how to pass somebody that's car's flicking around like that. Okay, up ahead, Hi-Fi Man's going to tap those brakes for about half a second. And that's going to bring these guys about a second closer. Oh! Oh, Powers gets the half-second penalty. Oh, so did Jay. So Jay gets the penalty too. Both of them are going to have to serve it next time around. So you're welcome, Hi-Fi Man. That's a little help right there. All right, let's check up front. Make sure nothing's changed up there. So Nigel's still leading. He's catching lap traffic now. That'd be Tommy. Tommy is doing what Tommy should be doing. Race no matter what, because that's how you learn. So keep it up, buddy. Not bad. All right, Nigel in P1 still. Hardwire in P2. They've got quite a gap back to P3. There's Mr. Jones. But don't count Mr. Jones out, because J-Rod there, he knows how to take care of his tires and fuel. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with for this round. There is Bendit in 4th. Matt Spacca still in 5th. And Hi-Fi Man still where Hi-Fi Man is. Now, these drivers behind him, Powers has made the move. He has gotten around. Let's go watch it, because that was a... Oh, that was right then. Okay, perfect. We're going to go watch from a little further back. So this was a setup all the way down the straight. Jay does not go defensive. He holds his line. So Powers is going to go inside, get on the brakes, and try to make the corner. Look at that. Jay leaves him the room. Jay leaves him the room. And leaves him the room here. And Powers, just like before, it's a 3-turn process to get this sorted out. Now, they both have penalties to serve. And they'll both serve those. Ooh, Powers goes really wide there. They both have their penalties to serve in the next penalty zone, so they're both going to lose out. Shredda still in 9th, kind of all by himself. Now it's just time to turn the wheel and hit the loud pedal for the next 45 minutes. Nolander back in 11th. So a couple of these drivers at the back not having the best race of their lives. Nigel still sitting up pretty good pace from Hardwire. So he's got a pretty good setup there. Mr. Jones as well. He does have Bendit not far behind. There he is right there. Boy, I appreciate seeing that green ribbon on the sides of the cars, guys. Mental health awareness is an important thing, especially for most of us who are needing the companionship of other guys to or I should say friendship. Companionship sounded surely wrong. Oh, let's see. Bendit says braking is looser in sprint. Sprint is more taking the wheels. The sprint is a bit faster. I didn't think that was the I didn't think that there was anything different about them except the headlights. So what do I know? I mean, I know some stuff. Don't get me wrong. Okay, look at this. Hi-Fi Man. Oh, that's lap traffic. I'm sorry. That is Tommy. I was like, he's catching. These guys keep running way out there in the marbles. That's not going to be helpful. But look at that. Powers really close to Hi-Fi Man now. There he is. Oh, Tommy's got his hazards on. He's like, I'm going to get out of your way, people. I'm going to get out of your way. Oh, yeah, look at that. Powers hunting down Hi-Fi Man. He wants that spot. He wants that 6th spot. Just don't get any penalties. No whammies. No whammies. Set him up for the... Oh, look at that. Hi-Fi Man gets a little late in there. Powers is right there. Powers just needs to stay right there on his 6. Wait for the straight and just take him from there. Or you could try to go early. Ooh, that is a tough place to pass, but Powers makes it work. But it sets himself up to be caught by Hi-Fi Man in the slip. And Hi-Fi Man's going to go take that spot right back. See, I would have waited. I would have waited, Powers. I mean, it's a little late now. The race is over. I get that. Okay, let's see what happens here. Whoops, wrong way. Powers tries to leave the inside open, knowing Hi-Fi Man was looking there. And all that does is bring old man Jay right up to the back. Now Hi-Fi Man has to chase and defend at the same time. These guys are close. So Powers pulls ahead, already pulling a gap, and I think that's because... Hold on a second. Let's go on board with Jay. I thought I saw a... Oh, yeah, he was looking inside. Oh, a little bit of a tap. And he's got to get back on the gas. Okay. Whew. That cost Jay a lot of time. It also cost Hi-Fi Man a little time. It's a lot harder to drive when you're sliding around. All right, let me check up front. Nothing has changed with the top three, except that the top two are still within like a second and a half of each other. We're not quite to the halfway mark. We still got about 8 minutes. And I'm assuming that we're going to see a lot of these guys. I'm looking at the tires, and I could show you because this isn't live. So we can see Venom's tires are, that front left is already really suffering. And you can see that Hardwire, who has a penalty now, is also kind of doing that. But look at this. Look at these tires. Look at Mr. Jones. He hasn't even hit 50% on that front left. This guy is just going to keep on going on these soft tires, and he's going to get Hardwire. He's either going to catch him and pass him, or he's going to get that time on the track when Hardwire starts suffering on those tires. So very interesting. Just wanted to show you what the difference can be in tire saving and still be on the podium. So like in the podium place, well, not on the podium, in the podium places, J-Rod has a significant tire advantage, and he's still turning 142s almost every lap, same as the leader. So now Bravo on the brakes, tap, and J-Rod is going to go screaming on by. See you later. Thanks for the free spot. And I'll take that. And it's a 1-2 RWB. Then a BFR on the podium places still. He's looking pretty good, but Matt Smack and Bendit. Oh my goodness, look at Bendit's tires. Look at that front left tire. It is gone. And it's not just gone, like, I think it's actually gone to the nether realm and has come back reincarnated as a flat tire. Like, I don't know how he's driving that car that way. Well, he's not. He is at the mercy of the understeer now. Now everybody's headlights are on. Weird. I wonder if J-Rod will catch Venom. That'll be fun. Maybe Mr. Jones will has a loudspeaker in the front grille of that M6, and when he gets up to Venom, he'll be like, "Team orders, swap places." Oh, I don't think it's gonna happen. That green is sick. I like that little nod to our military there with the stars and stuff in there too. I like that. J-Rod's a bit back there. You can see him just showing up in the camera there. Man, his tires look so good. He's gonna go all the way through that whole tank before he changes tires, and then he's gonna have so much tire to just terrorize everybody with. That'll be awesome. Matt Smack having a great race, up into 4th. He was in 2nd. That was his highest place so far. He dropped as low as 6th, I think, and has made his way back up, so that's good. I do know that somebody Bendit needs to just go in the pits. You just need to go in the pits and put on medium tires or something, because you are destroying that front left tire. Let's see, does he go in? It doesn't look like it. He's just going to stay out there. Powers doing okay. Everyone's running about half a tank of fuel right now. with about 5 minutes to go. So everyone's going to have to get a little bit of fuel when the time comes. Toolshed, who started next to last, I think that was next to last, is sitting. Where's my picture? There it is. Oh no, Fry started next to last. Where did Toolshed start? Oh, he started 7th, and he's in 7th. So no change for Toolshed. Big Red though up to 8th. Big Red started in. Where did Big Red start? He started in 13th. So he's made some pretty good gains. There is Hi-Fi Man, Old Man Jay. So yeah, Powers just took off. Look at that. Old Man Jay sets the fastest lap of the race. A 1:41.4. So, oh, Jay Pitt. That explains it. He got brand new tires on the car now, so he's trying to get himself situated for next week. A 1:41.4 is going to keep you probably about this lobby. I was looking at the times the other drivers are doing, and it was insane. All right, let's see. Nigel, there's Mr. Jones. There is the Hardwire. He is close, but not close enough thus far. And Matt Smacka. Okay. Bendit on his own. Powers kind of on his own. The rest of these drivers are all by themselves. Next closest is Hi-Fi Man and Old Man Jay. Totally on different strategies from each other. At some point, Hi-Fi Man's going to have to pit, and he'll lose that 9th spot. Let's see. Spider's not pit yet. Nolander has pit, and he's out on track. Don't know if he took enough fuel or not, to be honest. Tommy in the pit in his Doritos car. His drivers are standing by. Okay. All right. Venom's tires are done. His front left tire is nearly all red. We're 28 minutes in. I bet he does one more stop, maybe or lap, maybe 2, and give him some fresh tires to battle to the end. I should say fresh tires. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is ridiculous. Look at Nigel's tires. Look at that front left tire and the left rear tire, right? Now look at Mr. Jones. It's like, how does he do that? I don't know. He's the tire whisperer. That's what we call him sometimes. He knows how to just be smooth and drive the car. And it may have something to do with the rig. I think he's on a... I don't know if he's on a CSL Elite or a DD Pro or something. But my guess is that if you have the feedback right, you feel when your tires are sliding. And you just slow down a little bit. And you make it through. But anyway... I mean, look at the tires compared to the other guys around them. They're all just trashed. They're all trashed. Anyway, so Nigel's going to go one more. All these guys are going a whole one more. Everyone's on a one-stop strategy. That is clear as clear can be. Somebody just went into the pits. Who's that in the pits? Oh, Tommy. Okay, so Tommy has decided to retire the car. That means no points, and then that's how it goes. Okay, so Nolander and Shredda, they are near-ish each other, battling for last, and Nolander goes around. How does commentator curse even happen? Like, that can't even be a thing when the race was already over, right? So it's not my fault. Can't blame me. Now, does he just get on the gas early? On the green paint? Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it every time. And up to 12th goes Shredda. All right. Let's see. There's Nigel. He's going to one more. So he's got one more lap. And I think he'll come in. We're 30 minutes. We're halfway through the race right now. Bendit in the pits. Big Red in the pits. So the Black Flag Racing is in the pits. Big Red's going to slide in his pit box here in a second. Any moment. As soon as it's ready, he's going to come in. And then we'll see his car. Maybe he'll get some work done. There we go. Okay. Up goes the car. Let's get a good pit stop here, guys. No, a little bit slow on the front, but he's getting it all done. All right, where's the boss? Where's the leader? There he is, coming in the final couple corners now. He is likely going to pit, or maybe he wants to go one more. Nope, he's going in. So in comes the leader from the first time in the race. And here comes J-Rod too. Hardwire's going to stay out. And for the first time in 30 minutes, we have a new leader, and that is Hardwire. Of course, he still has to pit, but this is the first lead change we've had for the whole 30 minutes. So, been a pretty commanding race for Venom. So now we have Hardwire, Matsmaka in P1 and 2. They still owe pit stops. And there is Powers. So, Nigel in this pit box. Mr. Jones, I can see the timer going up. Nigel had more fuel than Mr. Jones coming in. Who leaves first? 74 and 75, 78, 79. Oh, J-Rod's taking a bunch of fuel. J-Rod takes an abundance of fuel. That might cost him, depending. Now, maybe Nigel screwed this up. I mean, he did last race. Jab! Yeah, he was doing really good last race in the round, I guess. I felt so bad. I didn't know he did too. All right, so Hi-Fi Man hasn't pit yet, so this is really on track. He's in 5th, but not really. So Mr. Jones comes out with nearly a full tank of gas. Nigel comes out with just 3/4 of a tank, which is really all you need because they used about 3/4 of a tank of fuel to get through this. But Mr. Jones used a little bit more. So there you have it. All right, Hi-Fi Man in 5th. But right now, currently leading the race. Oh, no, that is going to cost you. That just gave... Did you guys see that? Did you see what I saw? Look at Hardwire going into the pits here. That is a 3-second penalty. He missed the pit entrance. He forgot he needed to pit. And boom, that is 3 seconds. And he pulled right in front of Matsmaka. Where's Matsmaka? Matsmaka was like, all right, I'm gonna stay to the right. He knew he was going in the pits. And then right in front of him, he dives in and he had to slow down. He almost missed the pit stop. So that's going to be a 3-second penalty. Here goes Powers. Powers makes it in. And your race leader's coming into the Barcelona curve right now. And he should come out in front of these guys by a mile. Maybe not a mile, but I know that these guys haven't even hit their pit box yet. 21% fuel. Oh, Hardwire's going to be mad. Oh, he's going to be so mad at himself. And he knows he just cost himself 3 seconds. He could have gone around one more lap, but he might have lost 3 seconds during that time. All right, so we can see Hardwire still fueling. And here comes Nigel. And right behind them, Hi-Fi Man and Mr. Jones. They're going to come out ahead of that whole crew that just pit. You can see them coming out of the pits now. And there's that 3-second penalty. Matsmaka's like, yeehaw! Give me that! I mean, I don't want it, but he's like, now he's going to say, oh, Matsmaka even makes the move in turn 1, but doesn't make it stick. All right, so Old Man Jay is still in 5th. Hardwire, 3 seconds. That is an eternity to sit on the brakes and slow your car down. He's going to lose so much momentum. He has got to make a bigger gap. It's a significant gap that he has right now, but it's going to bring them all the way up, and it's going to get him so far back from Mr. Jones. All right, I want to see how this penalty works out when they get through to the penalty zone. So we're going to go on board with Jay and see, is Jay going to be able to take advantage? I mean, look at that. That's a 3-second gap right there. And Old Man Jay is going to be on the brakes for all of that. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. She's going to get destroyed. 2 cars. He loses 2 positions. May lose 3. He does. He loses all of them. And Hardwire, who was running in 2nd for most of this race, is now running in 7th. And he's got 3 cars ahead of him, with very little chance of getting around them and catching all the way back up to the leaders. Speaking of the leaders, Nigel's in first. Hi-Fi Man is still out. He does have another pit stop to make. He's actually, it looks like he's on a two-stop strategy, because he still has, he has really good tires right now, which doesn't make any sense to me, because his tires were worse before. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. But so this battle for P2, it's happening, but it's not going to last, because Hi-Fi Man will have to pit eventually. He doesn't have the fuel to make it. So Nigel, Hi-Fi Man, Mr. Jones, 1, 2, 3, on track. But Old Man Jay is. Wait a minute. Did Jay pit yet? I don't know if Jay pit yet. Everybody behind him did. Wow, look at that. You can throw a blanket over all four of these cars. Look how close they are together. Oh, a little tappy tap from Hardwire into Powers. Powers saves the car. Nice work, dude. That could have been a disaster coming out of there. So that opens up a little bit of a gap for Matt Smaka. Probably about 3/4 of a second. But it's enough for Old Man Jay to avoid a slipstream takeover by the end of the straight. So he's probably thanking somebody for something there. Oh, Jay overshoots the corner big time. Matt Smaka is going to have a little bit more speed coming out of the corner. Oh, I thought for sure he would have that spot. Man, I miss racing. I need to do some racing. All I have to say is, y'all lucky I ain't out there. You're lucky that it's not me out there battling with you. I'm just kidding. Oh, there goes Powers. There goes Powers. He keeps looking inside and a little bit argy-bargy there. Let's go on board. He goes inside, late on the brakes. Ooh, a little bump. That's kind of a push to pass there. A little pushy. But I've seen, and then he's going a twofer. Did he just do a twofer? Okay, hold on a second. Let's watch this all again. He manages to come through on Matt Smaka. A little tap, then another little tap, and then a little bit of a push. And then, because both of them get off into the dirt, he's going to get another spot right here over Jay. And Powers is up to 4th. Whew. Good thing these cars have fenders on them. You do that in an open wheel car, and that's super drama. Alright, so Hi-Fi Man has fallen victim to Mr. Jones's brand spanking new soft tires and has dropped into the 3rd spot. Hi-Fi Man at some point is going to pit. Boy, he's taking such good care of these tires. He should pit now. Just pit. Pit. Pit! Ah, what are you waiting for? Go get those fresh new tires on, man. There's only 21 minutes left in this race. My goodness. Powers up to 4th is quite a bit behind. I was going to say there's somebody going slow. That Nolander? What happened to Nolander? Hold on a second. Let's see, what happened to Nolander here? Did he just get off track or something and get caught up? Oh, he sure did. And then it's going to go around on him. Oh. Well, that's not the way we want you to do blue flags, Nolander. Oh, I'm mean. I'm sorry. I got to look away. Look away. Oh, look at all these chats. I didn't even, look at all this stuff. I got to pay more attention. Jay was on the 2-stopper too. I know a couple guys did. I know this is biased since I'm an RWB guy, but Venom and J-Rod dominated. Don't say stuff like that! Do not ruin this race for me! Oh my goodness, I have no idea what happened here. I'm just excited to see my boys in red, white, and blue up front. Hi-Fi Man really hanging it out there, but oh man, he's probably just loving that he's in third place, but he knows, in the back of his mind, he knows that I'm going to lose all these spots to these dudes that are already pit. I mean, Powers is looking at the podium place now, but there's a few guys that have some. Look at, there's 4 of them. All the black flag drivers are nose to tail on the track right now, in 6th, 7th, and 8th, and all of them are close enough to get on the podium. All of these guys are, and Matsmaka and Powers, all of them can fight for this podium. Woo, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm so excited. 20 minutes left. 20 minutes. Okay, Hi-Fi Man. He's going to stay out again. Dude, this is the time to get the gas and the tires so you can use up what you got, man. We'll see what he got. Bendit with the 141.354 is our fastest lap of the race. So far, he's going to get that extra bonus. Nigel sitting up front by a long ways. He's going into turn 4 while the other ones are just coming out of turn 2. So yeah, he's got quite the distance, having a great race. J-Rod is definitely pulling some gap on Hi-Fi Man. Not that he has to worry about Hi-Fi Man. That right there, camera, hello, thank you. That's who J-Rod has to worry about. Can Powers make a move up there? You know, I gotta say, Powers, I don't know if you watch these or not, but I gotta tell you, man, I'm really impressed with the pace that you've gained over the last couple seasons. Powers was always one of the, like, down in the kind of, boy, that sounds terrible to say. He was in the more amateur level racer. He has definitely become a lot better in his pace. I've been watching him over the seasons, and he really has gotten a lot better. Look, he's even 0.3 purple to Bendit's time. Now, does he lose all that in the last part of this sector? Maybe he doesn't hit it right, but he has really picked up his pace. So hey, just more power to you, man. No pun intended. But Powers come a long way since I've been watching him race. It's a lot of fun to watch. A lot of these guys have. Some of these guys have really come out and changed. All right, let's see what his time is. Does he get the purple lap? No, he misses it by just a 10th. So he lost 4/10 in the last. He lost half a second in the last sector. All right, quick rundown. Nigel in first. Mr. Jones in second. Hi-Fi Man in third. Owes a pit stop, and we'll be doing that shortly since his gas light's on. Powers will move, is on 4th on the track, but 3rd in, behind him is Matt Smacka, and then Hardwire, and then Bendit, and then Toolshed. Toolshed has gotten around Old Man J. Where'd Old Man J go? Did he go off tracker? Oh, he repit. Old Man J says, I'm going to go get me some fast lap time. I'm going to get myself up there. He's still in 9th, so he's still going to get some decent points. So he's heading on up there. Shredder. Yeah, he's running on the medium tires, and he has been for a long time, down to half a tank of fuel. I think Shredder was really hoping that he his one either a one or no stop strategy. Did he even pit? He must have pit. There's no way he didn't pit. But he is just destroying the tires. I can hear them squealing through the corners. But maybe he's really hoping that there's going to be a bunch of stoppers that he can get around. Big Red in 11th in the Z4. So the M3 and the Z4 are 10 and 11. Everybody else is in the M6s. This is my man Spider. What's up, Spider? Let's take a look at his livery, because J-Rod made a really pretty livery. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. No lander. Uh-oh. Off track again. What happened here? Yep, that's one that'll catch you out. That'll catch you out. Watch out. Oh, no, Mr. Bill. Oh, boy. Okay. Up front, nothing has changed. Hi-Fi Man, for some reason, still out on the track. He's going to go one more lap. I know he knows he can't make it the whole way, right? Like, I guess his goal is this next lap, come in, get fuel, brand new tires, do my out lap, and then set a blister lap with the least amount of fuels possible in the car. That's my guess. He's losing time like crazy, though, because there's Powers. Powers purple again. He's got pace in those first few sectors. It's that last one that's killing him. Matsmaka in fifth. Hardwire and his teammate Bendit right behind him. Toolshed up into eighth. Jay in ninth. Shredda is in the top 10, which is good. He needs to be there. That's where the points drop by 5 from 10th to 11th. So it's a big push, these drivers, to try to get into that top 10 at least. I honestly thought it would be fun to have the racing where if you're out of the top 10, you don't get any points. But with this format, that wouldn't be rightly fair because sometimes drivers will end up at the bottom of a lobby they're just outpaced in, right? But didn't want them to have more points than the people below them. So, oh, is this going to happen? Is Big Red and Shredda a thing? The M3 against the Z4? All right, I don't see anything else changing on track. Let's keep an eye on this one for a minute. Shredda, really brave picking the M3. It's a quick car. I don't know how well it would drive on this track. But he is definitely losing big time. Finally, Hi-Fi Man into the pits with only 6% fuel left. He's pits out of third or fourth. I think Powers may have gotten around him by then. And now he's going to fall back. He's all the way back into eighth. There's ninth. Look at this battle go. And Big Red on the brakes into the second to last corner and gets the spot. So Big Red steals 5 extra points away from Shredda and is up into P10. Hi-Fi Man coming out of the pits now. And he's just up there. You can see him coming out of pit lane. So Big Red has Hi-Fi Man not far away. Hi-Fi Man needs to stay where he be. Stay where he be. All right, let's see. Nigel still looking pretty good. No problems for him. 11 minutes, 10 seconds left. No, that's not right, Chris, you dummy. It's 13 minutes left. I can do math. I can do it. All right, so Nigel into lap 28 and 47 minutes of racing completed thus far. Mr. Jones is in P2. And if the camera will work, there's a battle for P3 between Powers and Matsmaka. So Powers made his way around Matsmaka. I didn't see it. Can we go back? I want to go back. I want to go back. How far back do I have to go? That's a pretty far away. Okay, so he was... Oh, okay, he got that because Hi-Fi Man was out of there. So he had already gotten around him. All right, let's go back up here. All right, there we go. So, Matsmaka in fourth. I wonder if Matsmaka is going to catch Powers or not. He close. He is close. And there come the the BFR boys there in the background. Matsmaka almost 2/10 purple. Bendit holds the fastest lap still, a 1:41.3. The tires right now, like Matsmaka's got a little bit more fuel in his car than he needs, but he's got really good tires. He could pull out a fastest lap here. Let's see. He's really close. Oh, just a tenth and just 2/10 off. Just 2/10. That's all. So this battle is here between Powers and Matsmaka for the final podium spot. I'm excited to see how this one works out. There are the two black flag drivers just cruising through turns 1 and 2 now. And down the straight comes Toolshed. He's going to complete lap 27. He has gone about a second and a half slower than his normal fastest lap, so he had a little bit of an issue somewhere, but he comes into turn 1. The very next car is all the way exiting the final turn, so he's got plenty of room from Old Man Jay. Look at this. Jay's got nobody. Maybe we'll see a car show up back there. There it is. That is Hi-Fi Man way back there. And Hi-Fi Man, he's got pretty good size gap. That is Big Red and Shredda you see in the background back there. And there's Spider in 12th. Why do I keep seeing Nolander throwing dirt up in the air? No! Why are you having such a hard race, man? Ugh. But you're sticking it out, bro. I love you for it. I love you for that. Sticking it out and racing no matter what. That's what needs to happen. All right. Nothing going on up here. We're going to keep an eye on this guy. This looks like it could be fun. Do a little onboard with Matsmaka. You guys, if we get 48 drivers possible on a course, if that wasn't just a bogus bunch of crap, but if something like that happens, guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry tears of joy as we'll be able to finally do World Cup and the racing that we want to do, true GT style racing in a game called Gran Turismo, right? Like, to have that many cars on track would just bring me so much happiness, because right now that is probably the next to the lag is the biggest downer for me, is that we still don't have that. We got all these brand new PS5s everybody's bought so that we can have all this horsepower, and we can't do anything with it, you know. So I'd really like to see something happen. Speaking of something happening, he's close, so he's gonna be right there in the braking zone. It'll be a dive bomb if he goes for it from here. Oh yeah, he almost took out Iser. Wow, that was close. He almost took Powers out. Yeah, these guys are having some kind of race. Bandit in the pits. Does he think he not have enough fuel? No, that means he's gonna lose his spot to Toolshed. What's Bandit doing? He's getting tires. I think he's decided he needs to go and throw out some fast laps. Okay, no problem. We're gonna check up here with Powers and Matsmaka still battling it out there. And there is Hardwire, Black Flag's highest car on the track right now. And Toolshed right there in 6th. Bendit comes back out in 7th with just enough fuel on a brand new set of tires. He is going to set a blistering lap. That's what I'm guessing. That's what he's going for. Get that fast lap. He's got his teammate behind him, so he's got nothing to worry about there. Hi-Fi Man with a half-second penalty. Big Red in the Z4 may have rethought that after the race was over. I know you're watching too, dude. I don't know. That car just seemed like it was better fit for a couple of the other tracks. I didn't think anyone was going to bring it here. And you did it, man. So, right on. Oh, Shredder in 11th. Spider is in 12th. And Nolander just having the worst race of his life right now. What is he having technical problems, or is he just trying to get out of everyone's way? But he's completing the race. So thanks, bud. Oh, Tommy's back out on the track. Okay, so something must have happened to Tommy. Maybe that's why he had to pit. We have told drivers if they run into something and they have time to get to the pits, great. If not, exit the track. So maybe he had something come up and needed to finish. Okay. So all the drivers are back out running again. And Nigel, man, Nigel has seen nothing but the clean air and the lead of this race in every lap except for a couple laps where the other drivers hadn't pit yet. Just a beautiful race, Venom. Good job, man. Mr. Jones in P2. So we got an RWB 1-2 going on right now. This is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And now they... never mind. And then there's Powers in third. Powers actually catching J-Rod? I think he might be. We got 6 minutes left. I wonder if Powers can catch him. Mr. Jones has way more fuel and his tires are in better shape, so I'm sure he has plenty of mustard to keep Mr. Powers at bay. These guys are having a pretty good little tussle here. I like it. A couple of times they traded paint. A couple of times they were in and around passing each other this race. You know, I've only looked at like 2 incident tickets that were submitted yesterday, and I don't even remember what they were, right? Except, now I remember one of them was. So, but I don't know that I saw a ticket from these guys. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, Jay and Bendit. Oh boy. Jay got around Bendit. Bendit with the brand spanking new tires. And he's not having much luck with them right now. That his teammate was able to get around him. Oh, Tommy with the penalty. Yikes. Look at that. Nigel's all the way down. He's already past the start-finish line. All the way into turn 1. And there is turn 2. Jared can't even see that far ahead. He can't even see the leader. The leader's already into the chicanes. Let's go on board with J-Rod for a lap. Shall we? Look at that. No tire squeal. Man. The tire whisperer. It's like ASMR for racers here. There you go. A little ASMR for us as he goes past. That's the little M3. That is, what's his bucket? Why can't I think of his name? Hilfman, right? No. Who is it? Shredder. God, I couldn't think of it for some reason. All right, let's see. How is this working out? That's still the same. These guys haven't gone anywhere. Bendit and Old Man Jay. Bendit's gotten back around the front of him. Trying to set his fastest lap, a 1:42.9. He's gone a 1:42.1. So he needs to get a 1:41. Oh, there's a 1:41.7. So we know it's in there. He did those back a while ago, so he just needs to get a good lap in here to get that good time going. Jay in 8th, Hi-Fi Man in 9th, and Big Red grabs the last of the larger points for the lobby in 10th. Spider, then Shredder, then No-Lander, then Tommy. All right, let's see. The leader's catching somebody. Who's that in front of him? Who is that? I don't know who it is. Mr. Jones. Ooh, look how close Powers is getting. He's in the same camera shots now. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, you better get moving, son. You've only got 1 minute. This is the fight line. This is the last lap. This will be the last lap for everybody, I think. So J-Rod needs to hold it together. Powers needs to stay ahead. Matsmaka's last chance to get there. Okay, I'm just trying to keep track of the leader so we don't lose out. We've got 30 seconds till we're going to see the cars coming across the line. Powers getting close. J-Rod needs to do something. Powers is hungry. Powers has tire and he has fuel, and this is the last lap of the race. Where's the leader? The leader's heading down towards Barcelona now. That is Spider team, or Spider, his teammate. Yep. Who's going across the line now? That's going to be Big Red is going to come across for 10th place here in just a moment. So congratulations, top 10 finish there. And then we're going to get back up to the front because the next car to come across the line is going to be our race winner. And that's going to be Nigel, a.k.a. RWB Venom. He's going to come through and take a win in the BMW Cup. Congratulations! Woo-hoo! Nice. And Spider follows him through. J-Rod holds off a charging Icer Power to get P2 and P3 for Powers. Matsmaka comes home with the 4th position. Now, here comes Hardwire. He gets a top 5 finish. Toolshed is not far behind. Where's Toolshed? There he is. He's just gone through Barcelona. There's somebody else ahead of him. Who is that? That is Shredder. Shredder's going to come home in 12th here. So we'll get him coming across the line. Dang. What a long race that was. But Toolshed comes up P6, baby. Way to go. Way to go. P7, Bendit tries to get some good lap times in, and he's going to come home with a 7th place finish. Jay is going to come home in 8th position. And then we've got a couple more drivers that are going to come across here in a second. We're going to have No-Lander and Tommy just came across. And that is going to complete it. But that is your winner. Venom comes home with 1st place. So it's a 1-2 finish for RWB. Good points for the team. Way to go, guys. All right. That was fun. That was a good race they put on. I like the D3 races. Not D3. Lobby 3. Lobby 2 and Lobby 3. I like the Lobby 1 races too. Don't get me wrong. But I get to broadcast the 2 and 3s. So they have to be my favorite, right? Whew. What a race, guys. That was fun. That was a lot. That was good times. Good times. All right. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for now. Don't forget to visit our sponsor here, HyPrix, and go get anything you need done, man. Come on, hypri.mx.com. Don't forget Tuesday we've got our J Rod's Gentleman's GP Challenge. So come check that out. And then on Thursday we're gonna drive this little beauty at Goodwood and one other track to be mentioned later. So thank you very much for watching. That was a load of fun. That was a good race. That was a good race. I guess that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know that I'm going to have a moment to get a fourth one done. So I appreciate y'all sticking out and watching. And y'all have a good one. Talk to you later.